Well, it seems that the rust prevention chemical is dried up from the last time when I did the testing. It was still somewhat wet. And of course now it's raining, but I'm under the roof, so only the temperature and, well, the overall humidity conditions are little bit against me. I don't know how gently I have to be, or I should be, to do these car paintings. That I know that more the warmth and the less the humidity, the better. But when you are against time and you have no place to go get this whole thing in the warm place, it will take time. And I hope when I'm painting this and I shouldn't see any bubbling. And if I see bubbling, well, I have to do this whole thing again. Because if it bubbles, meaning this paint itself and this coating are not compatible together, but at least that container told that it will work with any paint. Of course it can be written everywhere everything is fine between 2 or more things, and it's not. So there is still this no guarantees situation. If I'm painting from like this side, see this side, fumes are going everywhere. This can be really tricky to do, because I cannot spray over, and well, there's no any need to go there under, and obviously it's full of dirt. This area is only the cleanest one. So I don't know, but anyway I will try to some very gently, or do I even have to? Well, this place is so hidden. How? Well, at this tiny bit sand. as possible. This size. No need to be a big one. Well, this is smooth enough, so and it will stay hidden, so I don't know, maybe I don't do anything else, just what I did. By the way, now that I from this side out, I'm just covering this outside that nothing goes towards my own car. And this is the only place this rubber sealing that need to be covered up. So basically nothing major, but better to cover up as much as needed, because at least you are preventing the paint go where it doesn't belong. And paint will go wherever it pleases, as long as there is no preventation. Too far. Well, even better. Now I can use this another piece underside. Perhaps there. And this place is somewhat covered from the wind, somewhat. It should not, well, you already see the wind is affecting this place, but the distances are so close that I don't think that won't make any difference. What's that? Because now I did not make any there should be one piece and another one here. Yeah. Let's put one there as well, so that it will cover up this. Just somewhat little preventation, nothing major. And wish me luck. I'm pushing the boundaries of the paint, the rust preventation compounds. my very own understanding. Can I even do anything even decent results? Somewhat. Well, this is not end of the world if something goes bad, wrong. Not driving anywhere. That would otherwise destroy my career or anything money related. Anyways. And I hope I can make enough thin layer from the painting itself that this covering up won't show itself clearly. The paint will be okay. I already have seen how good it will blend with this already painted parts. So well that you don't even recognize that line between the real paint and from that these test small test pieces that this paint seller has with him when we take the sample out of what kind of paint well the coating itself was. And this tape is really horrible to keep up. Well, good thing that I have to use this to get it used. Come on now. Behave. This should be a straight line. I will take the smaller pieces then. And by this when I'm doing this also here, I'm preventing that paint won't go under this covering sheet. So after I'm taking this off, I'm seeing this huge pile of paint under it. Then I will go from 0 to something like a blink of an eye. Would this be enough here? Yep. And I do hope everything is okay after this. Almost a week towards now. The weather is somewhat cold, and like now it's raining. Basic spring weather. If it's not raining water, it's raining somewhat hail, or then it will give us a sun, which is always a pleasant sight to see. Come on now, tape. Do your only thing that you are created to do in your one place. now that I'm doing like passes, yeah, I'm not doing upside, downside movements, only sideways. At least 4 passes. And if the paint will go, and it will go inside there, I don't have any tools to put holes. Look it up. So these few parts may have somewhat coating. They are just plastics, so I don't think it won't be a problem. But anyway, it will push itself there and there. The paint, I mean. What's next then? So is one thing also, and this thing won't stay in place, that is one thing, it's sure. Well, glass might we get. Real mirror will get some splashes as well. Nothing more. Here is this. So. Okay. Ah. Don't start to fly anywhere, please. Stay in there. Right. And here's the straight line, I hope. Because I cannot do that I'm painting like from here, like one small. If I had the paint can, why not? But yeah, those things are tools that I don't have any kind of uh, understanding how do you make those things work. Those things tend to be very specific specs with your air compressor and pressure and yada yada to get working, but they will work extremely good. That they would be okay in this situation as well. You just do very small area and maybe next coating, and after that final coating that it will give it that nice finish to it. Okay, there should not be any gaps where the spray would go, I mean under this tape, hopefully, and I can manage to make enough thin layer that it won't start to run down. And with that advices that this painter gave me, that now that you will shoot that paint to it, you won't sand it anymore. Only thing, you just let it cure, dry, and after that somewhat color change. Now it's like glowing, but after this it goes darker and somewhat different colorizations, as long as there is no this finishing touch. But I don't have to do any sanding beyond this point. I just think that I should make now the more precise covering with only that tape. I might even do that right now, but not with this smaller one. Smaller one. Let's see. Like I said, that plastic has to be so good that I don't have to guess where. If I leave it like this, it should be enough, because, well, with this tape I can do anything else. Okay. Now the area is small enough. Now that I'm doing like 4 passes, but this will well, it won't tell, but at least what I have been seeing when you are using this kind of nozzles, no, can it show very clearly, but this is the wide nozzle, and from like 20 centimeters away from the target you are doing these coatings. Okay, behave. This is the part where you are not supposed to move. Yep. This is the case. Putting some tape to these covers as well. These just cannot fail. If they do well, then I have a lot of work. At least now that something is spraying, it won't hit the car side. Oh, this one. Doing passes like so. Well, I have to make some test first. Test shooting. Well, the feeling itself, it's not smooth. Well, for obvious reasons. It has this stuff on it already, but I mean, it feels like it should. And after that last finishing touch, it should get same kind of outer layer like this anywhere else. But now I'm going to go this spraying thing. Okay. Well, now we are behind wind cover anyway. Oh. Tractor will behave like a test subject. Let's see how the idiot can do stuff or not. And you cannot change the nozzle's sideness. It's always like this. Oh, I have to test. There it goes. Yeah, it shoots like top side. I should have success with this. Perhaps now I will try. Wish me luck. I'm so nervous about this. But what can go wrong? Nothing, hopefully. Should not have to treat my car any more of these covers than it already has. So wind is what it is. So here it goes. Okay. Now we will wait. How many layers would be? It doesn't tell, but at least 3. And with this temperatures and humidity, it won't be a 3 minutes between the layers. It can be much more. Only thing worries me if there is any chemicals that will prevent this paint to get grip. Usually it should be sanded, this surface, but last time I did put this whole anti-corrosion layer to here. meaning if that will holds its place, this paint will attach to itself to that chemical. It acts like a base paint. And by the way, who the heck did give there is a saying, don't give a toolbox to the kitchen chef and tell him to do some jobs that he are not tend to do or want even. Not that I want to paint, I want to paint, but the quality is not the professional stage or even anywhere near. Hopefully it's decent. Nothing more it had to be. But the risks now that I'm doing this with these conditions is that it's not dried enough, and also the next coating, if it's not dried enough, will get that underlaying coating wet again, and it starts accumulating these droplets in places where the liquid cannot go anymore, so it starts to build up in there, like in this lower line here. Or well, basically it won't in this pit and this where all the plastics are coming, that won't be a thing. Only thing this outer side and top of here, there is not enough paint, and here is every paint, every sprayed paint that I just put it. If that make any sense. And the ending results is when I'm undoing this, putting everything back together, we can see these lines here. Then I will go, nice. Maybe next time I will try to fly like a helicopter or a jet. What could go wrong? I don't know. Have to try. Okay. I don't know. I am not touching this by hand anymore. So we have to hopefully, or which is enough, and this wind somewhat reacts that chemicals, and it will dry itself. Here goes another layer, and by the way I can see that timer on the camera, so it will help, but it won't help here. Whew. Let's get from down to up this time. Okay. I'm not shooting this nozzle empty just yet. These are very short spurts. And already what I'm seeing, there is this is bad spot, and here is what I told you, that it can start accumulating this droplet. But this point where the reason why this whole thing is now open, it will look okay. And I will hope that when this paint cures, well, it will somewhat at the end. There is these lines now, but after the finishing touch, the lines will dissipate, because the glow that will become from that last coating should give it somewhat the same glow as anywhere else.